Hello. Today we're going to discuss the RF111 co-listing agreement. This is a co-listing agreement between two different firms. This form is to be used when you have a listing that you share with an agent outside of your existing firm. This will be in addition to the exclusive right to sell listing agreement between you and the seller. So on this form, we're going to fill out the listing company, which would be the company that is filling out the form, and the designated agent for the listing company. Your address for your listing company, and who the co-listing broker is. So this would be the other agent and the other firm that you are working with on this listing. The co-listing broker is the name of the brokerage. The co-listing designated agent is the name of the specific agent that you're working with and the address of their brokerage. You will have the property address, including the city, state, zip code, what county it is recorded in. The effective date of this listing agreement. The term of the co-listing agreement. So how long is this going to be good for between you and the co-listing agent? If a contract to purchase, exchange, or lease is signed before this agreement expires, the term hereof shall continue until final disposition of the purchase and sale agreement, exchange agreement, or lease agreement. So what that means is if your co-listing agreement expires, but you guys have already signed a contract, then this will carry through to the end of the purchase and sale agreement. Compensation. How is the compensation going to be divided? And this would be on the listing side. The listing broker shall receive X amount. So let's say that I was co-listing a property with Donna Shell with Crylake, and I get a total of 3%. I'm sharing that with her. So listing broker shall receive 1.5% of the total sales price, or X number of dollars, and the co-listing broker shall receive 1.5% of the total sales price. A cooperating compensation is being offered to a selling agent or facilitator who is the procuring cause of the transaction, and any member of the MLS in which the property is listed in the amount of. So how much are you offering the buyer's side? A cooperating compensation is offered to the selling agent or facilitator who is not a member of the MLS. So how much are we offering that? Normally that is the same amount as you are offering a buyer's agent. Are you splitting advertising expenses or maybe other expenses? You're going to list that out in number 5. In number 6, it says the listing agent warrants they have received written permission from the seller to enter into a co-listing agreement, and the seller has authorized the listing broker to advertise the property for sale. Instructions or changes to the listing remain at the sole discretion of the listing broker. And then you can list out any special stipulations. Maybe there is a reimbursement to one agent or the other at the end. Maybe you guys decide if one of you also has the buyer that you still split the commission equally. Or maybe you decide that if one of you has the buyer, that you will release the listing and become the buyer's agent. So you can spell that out in the Section 7 under Special Stipulations. So these are instances in which you would be using this form, and then both of you will sign and enter your brokerage information.